Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, new shepherd Fulani herdsman and heir apparent to Buhari's presidency by Bayo Oluwasanmi. The brutal killing of Mrs. Funko Lakunaran Paruban Faisaranti's daughter, by Fulani herdsmen terrorists, was yet another sad commentary on the unrestrained rampage of Fulani barbaric killers terrorizing Yoruba nation. Kahin Faisaranti, son of Pa Faisaranti, said Olakunaran was shot and killed by Fulani herdsmen terrorists, contrary to what Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu said about the killers of Olakunaran. Tinubu, who had visited Pa Faisaranti to express his condolence, was asked by reporters whether the killers of Olakunaran were herdsmen or not. Here's Tinubu's stout defense of Fulani terrorists. "Excuse me, I am extremely concerned about security and I don't want a stigma." Alhaji, excuse me sir, who stigmatized who? By defending the killers of Olakunaran, you have stigmatized your name. Your deafening silence for so long shows you didn't care about insecurity in the country. I can go through the history of kidnapping and you are mature enough, continues Tinubu. We know how it started, where it all started. There are a lot of copycats, Tinubu explains. Alhaji, how? Where? When? And by who? How many years ago have we faced insecurity in this country and cases of kidnapping? Is Evans, who was arrested, and his disclosure, then a herdsman? Tinubu argues in favor of Fulani terrorists. Alhaji, how dare you compared apples with oranges? I don't want to be political. The question is, where are the cows? Sir, what do you mean where are the cows? Do herdsmen terrorists bring their cows with them on the road to carry out their dastardly acts? Hell no. I am a nationalist and the security concerns and challenges right now must be faced squarely throughout Nigeria. We must use this as a cure to the security problems by providing additional police and patrol. Tinubu completes his submission. Alhaji Tinubu, if you were genuinely concerned about insecurity in the country, why did you remain silent until now to comment on Fulani herdsmen terrorists? Tinubu's characterization of the murder of Olakunaran sounds like a metaphor based on bad history, a metaphor which has proved useless as a guide to judging. Since Tinubu made the statement, accusations of treason and disloyalty have been hurled at him by Yorubas. Events and debates among Yorubas have revealed political mistrust, deep tensions, and suspicions that split Yorubas into different camps. These tensions ignited accusations against Tinubu and were labeled a betrayer and a traitor. Yes, we have been wrestling with insecurity in the immediate past, but only a prevaricator like Tinubu will conclude that kidnapping and killings in the past were on the same scale, extent, and as rampant as we have today. The large-scale Fulani herdsman terrorism is a new phenomenon on Buhari's watch. As Tinubu struggled in his capacity as the new shepherd of Fulani terrorists group to justify their terrorism. It's understandable that he didn't want to incur the wrath of his Fulani kingmakers who will determine his fate as heir apparent to Buhari's presidency. Tinubu is not the standard of character. He's not a model for decency. He's not the test of experience. While Yorubas are being slaughtered, terrorized, kidnapped daily by Fulani herdsmen terrorists, Tinubu is missing in action. He has deliberately refused to condemn the terrorists and defend his own people. Tinubu fits the description of a traitor. Who is a traitor? A traitor is a person who betrays his own people when his loyalty is needed the most, and when he stays silent in a time of need. With his eyes on the presidency in 2023, Tinubu will sacrifice anything including the lives of his own people to achieve his selfish ambition to succeed Buhari in 2023. Tinubu serves as a seducer in cahoot with Fulani herdsmen terrorists. His blind loyalty and sheepish following of Buhari makes him an insider trader against the Yoruba nation. At a time when the Yoruba nation is under siege from Fulanis, a political figure like Tinubu should be the voice of Yorubas to vehemently denounce Fulani terrorist acts. For Tinubu not to be considered a traitor, it is necessary for him to demonstrate our shared cultural experiences, historical memories, and symbols critical to the freedom, liberty, and pursuit of happiness of the Yoruba people. For denying that Oluwasanmi's killers were not Fulani herdsmen terrorists, Tinubu exhibits Machiavellian tactics, unscrupulously cunning, deceptive, and dishonest. What Tinubu told reporters shortly after his visit to Ashanti Place shows his hatred and repulsion for his own people. Tinubu is cunning, treacherous, easily bought, and ruthlessly dangerous to the safety, welfare and well-being of Yorubas. Tinubu as a traitor is a low-born, low-life, morally corrupt person that only exists at a selfish level. Tinubu's soul is long dead. As a traitor, Tinubu feigns ignorance of Yoruba's past political experiences with Fulanis. Tinubu at his own peril has chosen to ignore Yoruba political history. It must be remembered that throughout history, nobody has ever used the word great to describe a traitor, yet the main goal of a traitor is to become great by throwing everyone else aside and trying to surpass them. Tinubu's greed, selfishness, treachery, disloyalty, and lack of respect for Yoruba history and experience with the Fulanis will cost him everything, including the presidency in 2023. Email protected.